Hey folks, unboxing. It's late, not a lot of time, still we're doing an unboxing and something that's kind of cool. You all know I'm friends with Hoovy the guy from Deeflexx. The Deeflexx, the thing that you all want. The Deeflexx, the thing that is awesome. The Deeflexx, the thing that is kind of a bit expensive, but once you've played it, you really want it. And for my stereo setup, there's going to be videos about this again, about the stereo setup and the advanced uses of Deeflexx later. I have used the Deeflexx Edition. It's that thing. Yes, it's a piece of plastic with another piece of plastic on it. And that's really all that it is. But you put this under your speaker, like so. That's what you do. You barely see it. And then you can hear yourself anywhere on stage. Doesn't matter how far you are away. You can hear yourself. You can hear the exact same sound, which is the thing that matters. No matter where you are on stage. There's no, where's the high end? And all of a sudden, it's muddy and, it's too much. None of that. Sometimes people go ahead and actually pump that speaker up or the combo amp with a stand. Well, you don't need that because what happens, the stand takes the bass away and even worse, you're getting the beam smack in your face. This is the professional solution that once you've played it, you will never play without it, even here in the studio. Amazing, amazing system. But the Edition clocks in at 350 roughly. Yeah, and then there's the Aura, which is kind of similar without the red thing, a little bit different, little slits and whatever, and that clocks in at between 200 and 300, and that's still quite pricey. Now, they listened to the users and said, okay, well, we need to have something for people that don't want to spend that much money, but they still want some of the effect. So, this box comes into play, which I'm gonna open. La 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 la. And in here is this. It's a lot lighter than the Edition. And I've been told, which is important, don't throw away the bubble wrap. The bubble wrap is super high quality, thick bubble wrap, which can actually work as your Deeflexx carrying case. Because apparently people have asked for the carrying case and didn't understand that the bubble wrap actually can protect it rather nicely. These things cannot really be destroyed. They're super, super heavy duty. My point is, well, it is nice to have the bubble wrap. But maybe if I really gig, I actually want a nylon padded bag. Throw it over my shoulder, put one or two Deeflexx, shove them in there in like little pockets. It's protected, maybe a little bit shaped. If I have to spend the money, I already spent 350 bucks on that thing. If I have two of them, I spend 700 bucks. So why not have a carry case that I can buy for 50 bucks? It would be more professional. Yes, the bubble wrap will protect it, but showing up to a gig in a plastic thing wrapped in bubble wrap is simply not a professional solution. It's a usable solution, which is given to you for free when you purchase one. So that's nice. So in here you can even put two and introduce the Cora. It's tough to see, huh? Well, this is 4K, so that's the Deeflexx Cora. Simplified version of the Deeflexx with similar but not the same traits. You will hear yourself if you're standing right next to your amp, where you will usually only hear that. You will hear similar effects to the very expensive one, which is way cool because you can actually stand next to your amp and still get the full attack, the immediateness and the connection to your sound. It is a beam blocker, meaning the people in the audience will not get that really harsh, direct, I'm standing in front of the guitar player's cab and it's eating my face. It doesn't do that anymore, so it's blocking the beam. It does not have the warming effect. I have to read this. It doesn't fatten your sound. It definitely kills the beam. When you're close, you hear it much, much more direct, according to what I'm seeing here. The other musicians don't get you as much as with the Edition or the Aura, meaning you hear yourself in the closer vicinity much better, but with the Edition, actually, when I had two 15 watt amps on stage, little combos, I could go away 6 meters right next to the drum set, and I could hear myself perfectly. And then, which means they could hear me perfectly. Well, maybe you don't want that. Recording applications, I don't know. Well, pretty much none as far as I can see. The others have recording applications, which for me, not really that important with this product. It's a live thing. So, what we're gonna have to do is do a video on this where I can't really capture it. So what I'm gonna have to do is 2 weeks from now, when I'm back from Basecamp, all this, I'll have a 112 cab here. I'll stand in a position where we usually wouldn't hear it well, and I have Leslie drag the Edition back and forth, drag this back and forth, and I will simply report my findings to you. What do you think about that shit? That's what I thought. That's what we're doing. So the good news is this thing clocks in under 200. It might be 180, it might be 200, really depends on where you get it and when you get it and all that stuff. Which means you don't have to spend the 350 anymore. Most of the effects of the Deeflexx you can now get for under 200, which, yes, for a piece of plastic is still a lot, but this is a very, very good piece of plastic, and it's a super useful piece of plastic. Come on, you've spent so much money on your really expensive amp, and the picks, and the strings, and the pedal board alone will cost you thousands, and then all this stuff, the freaking cab costs probably 800 bucks, depending on what you have. And then you can't hear yourself. That is ridiculous. Spend the extra 200 bucks and then all of a sudden all this investment will pay off in a live situation. So we're gonna check this out when I'm back from Basecamp, but I'm excited that I can play around with this and also that I have it here to shove under speakers so that when I'm doing my videos I can actually hear myself a lot better. Thanks, Huvi. We're gonna test this. See you guys.